What's up guys, welcome back to another video. And first of all, I would like to apologize for not making a video for a long time, guys. I've got projects in hand that I got to work for clients, and hence I wasn't able to find time to make videos for this channel. Anyway, let's get started with today's video. In this video, let's go ahead and try to recreate both of these screens using Flutter. So if you notice carefully, this entire, both of these screens use emojis, just iOS emojis, to make this wonderful food delivery app, I guess. No, food ordering app. So yeah guys, let's go ahead and try to recreate these two screens. First of all, let's break the screen on the left into smaller components. So this screen contains these this part, the header, the search bar, and circular avatar part. Then this contains a list view that displays the food items in a list like a small cards, and it also contains a tab view, right? These are tabs, and there are some items, list items below each and every tab. So first of all, let's go ahead and do this part. Okay. I have a blank application that I just scaffolded. I'll remove all of these. Fine. I'll remove this as well, and this entire thing as well. We won't be needing all these. Now we'll create a new file, dashboard page.dart. Fine. And here what we'll do is dashboard page dashboard page. Fine. Save this in main.dart. Simply import this, and now let's go ahead and do the dashboard page. Alright, now we have made these two, the menu icon and this circular avatar. Let's run this on a mobile device and see how this looks. This tuxedo.png, I have it here in my assets directory, guys, some files. Okay, these are nothing but emojis. So let's go ahead and run this, like I said. Alright guys, now you can see that on the mobile device both are stuck together, right? So cool. Now you can see that we have this wonderful, we have created this top bar. Let's go ahead and add these 2 lines of text. Since that's going to be just 2 lines of text, I'll just cut the video here and then resume recording. Fine, I have added those 2 lines, and I am using a Google Fonts package here, which I'll just import. Now that this is done, let's just save this, see how it looks on the mobile device. Cool. Now we have this text here as well. Let's go ahead and do this search bar. Okay, search box, I guess. So after this, I'll add another right. Now we have a nice looking search bar, as you can see here, right? So now we have this part here done and dusted, right? Let's go ahead and do this part here, the second part, the list view. Okay, so first I'll add a text. All right, now we have the text, and then the next thing we need to do is add this list view. So Alright, that's done. It looks really good on our mobile device as well, right? Now all we have to do is call this function a couple more times with a different set of parameters. So let's go ahead and do that. Cool. Save this, see how this looks on a mobile device. Cool, right? As you can see here, now we have this nice looking scrollable list view, exactly like we have in our design spec, right? Yeah, the chips, the donuts, and the hamburger. Now let's go ahead and do this tabs section. Okay, the third section of the screen. That is this tab section. So after this, I'll simply use some spacing. And Alright guys, now you can see that this first screen is ready, right? We have this nice scroll view. Not only that, we have the tabs as well. I don't know how this looks on the video guys, but on the mobile device this looks insanely cool. This looks awesome. So especially the tabs. So let's move on guys. Now that we have done the screen, let's go ahead and try to do this screen. Okay, this is nothing but a detailed page, I guess. Upon tapping one of these, I guess we'll be taken to this page. This page has a lot of stuff. We'll just break this down once again. We'll do the top bar first, and then this part and this part. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do this part first. Alright guys, this is done. As you can see here, we also created this nice looking notification badge as well. Let's go ahead and try to do this part, the one with the big burger and the two buttons. Okay, so Wow, we got the big burger on the screen, right? Now let's go ahead and do the two buttons. If you notice carefully, the buttons have like a subtle shadow below them, right? Now a lot of people have been asking me how to do this. This is not box shadow, guys. Box shadow is something that will be appearing all around the widget, right? We can obviously use offsets to slightly move the shadow here and there. Let's see how to do this especially. So this I have once mentioned in my previous video, like you could use a stack for this, but a lot of people were asking me how exactly to do that. So I'll show you how to use a stack to bring this effect, but I don't know, I mean, if there is a better way, kindly let me know in the comments. Oh, we didn't test this hero thing, right? Let's just go back. Chips. Donuts. Hamburger. Okay, hero works as well. Fine. Now let's go ahead and try to finish off what we were doing. So after this, the buttons are arranged one below the other, so I'll just use a column. The stack I'm using specifically for that shadow effect. There is no other reason to use a stack. Okay. Children, and I'll add a container that has a height lesser than the height of the button that I'm planning to use. So this will be like 45. Width will be the same as in like 40. And decoration will be box decoration, and this box decoration I'll have like border radius dot circular 15.2 box shadow I have got the color here. Fine. And blur radius 6.0, spread radius. These are just some visual effects for the shadow. Offset. Okay, that's just the shadow, guys, the shadow behind the button. So I had to create the actual button and the icon inside it as well, right? Let's use another container for that. This container will have the actual button. So container, this container will be placed on top of this container, right? And if I give it a little bit more of height and width, then it will look as, wait, I'll show you. Height 50, width 50. You will also understand why I gave this offset. Offset is nothing. This is the X component, this is the Y component. Okay, so I am just simply moving the shadow a little bit so that it, wait, I'll show you guys rather than me just talking about it. With decoration, box decoration. Here I am not going to be specifying any shadows or anything. I am just going to be specifying the border radius, circular, and the colors dot white. Fine. Now after this I'll simply give child center child icons dot favorite border, and inside this I'll just specify a color for the icon and give it a size. Let's save this, see how this looks on the mobile device. Cool, right? Now you can see that not only we have a nice looking button, we have that visually appealing shadow below that as well. As this, you can see this, right? There is a subtle hint of a shadow here that's not just too prominent on other sides. The top, there is no shadow, as you can see. It just simply blends in with the background color, whereas at the bottom there is this nice looking shadow effect, a slight looking shadow effect, so that it looks as if the button is just popping out from the screen. So we are able to create that exact effect in our mobile device as well, as you can see here. Let me add this other button as well, so that you can see the whole thing. Other button is going to be exactly the same, there is no other difference. So I'll just, after this stack, I'll add another stack. Fine. Added another stack, and then this stack, it's just the icon is going to change. I just save this, and now we have this two looking icons that appear to be just popping out from the screen. And this effect is mainly due to the offsets that we have specified. We have placed another container below this particular container, which is acting as a button, and then that container is the one that's having the actual shadow. I'm just offsetting that shadow a little bit, so that it accentuates this particular button. Okay, now that we have that in place, let's go ahead and okay, let's move on with creating this particular section. This section is a bit, okay, this is a button which on tapping it should increase the amount, right? Since they have specific quantity as 2, it's 42 here, since the burger price is $21. Okay, let's go ahead and do that, guys. Alright guys, now as you can see here we have this nice looking thing to work as well, right? This one, okay. So yeah, it works fine, right? And if it's below 0, it's not doing anything. Fine. Now that we got this as well, let's go ahead and simply do this and finish off this screen. So let's get back into the code. I know it's a bit of it looks a little bit this is a bit of a lengthy video, but hey, if you try this out on your mobile device, just clone this code from a GitHub repository and try this out on your mobile device, and it looks really awesome, guys. Just with emojis you could create a cool looking screen design like this. So just try it out once, okay? Alright guys, now we have finished this screen design completely, right? We have these excellent, as you can see here, we have this excellent screen done. We can also increase the quantity obviously, and we have this nice looking part at the bottom as well, as you can see here, right? So yeah guys, this is exactly what I wanted to show you guys today. Kindly don't do this inside a real application. Okay, in a real application this entire thing would be in JSON format, which would have specific key values, and inside that it'll be like this, guys. Right, I'll show you. You would have like something like this. You'll have something like this, guys. In a real application, the data model would be something like this, and you can easily reference this. Probably this has an variable, right? variable food data, and what you will do is you will reference this like this. Fine, and this will contain all these this entire list, so you can simply do a map on this. Element dot whatever, okay, cheese or popcorn or whatever. So yeah, this is the right way to do this. Okay, since this is just a UI challenge and I'm not going to be doing anything with that, I simply showed you how to do that, but ideally this would be the right way to do this. Okay, so I'll remove this for now. Anyway, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to show you guys today. We have in this video we have successfully done these two screens, right? We have this nice looking stuff, and we have this nice scrollable list view as well, and we have a working quantity button using which you can increase the quantity or decrease the quantity. So yeah guys, this is exactly how you can create a stunning design just with using emojis. You don't need any fancy images or any shader mask or any blur effect or anything. Just with the help of emojis and a font, Google Note Sans font or something, you can create such an amazing design, a minimal design like this. This is exactly what I wanted to show you guys today. Simple but yet effective in conveying what the data, conveying the data that needs to be conveyed to the end user. So if you like this video, kindly hit the thumbs up button. It will help me a lot. Kindly hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel, guys. Subscribe to my channel. It's free. And click on the bell icon so that you receive notifications each and every time I upload a new video. In that way, you won't miss out on any of my content, right? I'll try to upload more videos. Right now, I have a couple of projects in hand that I'm working on. So that's the reason why I wasn't able to upload a video for so long. But soon I'll try to upload at least once a week. Okay, so kindly subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.